Welcome back. Element 17, we are finishing this up today, okay? This is how to become a perpetual motion machine. Fabulous. We are going to be talking through pages 340 to 351. Yesterday, we talked about the NEAT exercises, right? And today we're going to dive in and really go through 6 different categories of ways that you can increase your daily motion and become that perpetual motion machine, okay? So after I talk about each one of these, I'm going to give you maybe a little challenge and then a goal that you could strive for, okay? So the 6, they all start with S's, which makes it super simple. Stance, standing, strolling, stairs, Samba, and switch, all right? So stance, this is your posture. This is, sitting is one of the best times that you can work on your posture or your core axis alignment. So start by sitting on a proper chair that helps you sit up straight. Okay, now flex your stomach muscles and take deep, slow breaths. When can you add this to your day? At work? At home? I challenge you to add 2 minutes of focus on your core position a day. Okay. The target goal, 30 minutes of focus on the core position. Okay. And really an additional target, right? If you want to use a balance ball chair, there's a great idea as well. But remember, you're focusing on your core. That's number 1. The second one, standing. Okay. This is what I do all day long. I really do. So in merely moving from a sitting to a standing position, you can substantially increase your energy consumption. When you stand, you begin to use weight-bearing NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. One of the greatest advantages of this is that the heavier you are, the more calories you're expending. That's the good news, because it means that if you're overweight, you can still start off slowly and still receive the benefits of increased movement. So the challenge, can you add 10 minutes of standing a day? The goal is 2 hours of standing a day. And you may be like, it's impossible. You can absolutely find ways. So many of us were on phone calls, we're, in meetings that, you're not on camera. You can stand. Okay. So just an idea. All right. So the third S is strolling. That's walking, right? When Dr. A talks about this, he's referring to anything outside of a formal walking program, right? So this is not going out on a hike, going out. This is just walking a little bit. This is walking to the water cooler. This is, if you have to go drop something off at someone's office that you walk. Well, I actually don't know how else you'd get there, but I guess versus an email, who knows? When you go to the grocery store, can you park one spot away? When you're in the mall, right, or in a shopping center, can you just walk around? The challenge, can you add 100 steps a day? All right. The goal is for 10,000 steps a day, and a mile is about 2,000 steps. So we're looking at about 5 miles a day. Now, once again, if you're like, impossible, what can you do? How can you add more? Stairs are a great way to accelerate this. In fact, that climbing a flight of stairs is actually equivalent to walking 100 steps. Now, I live in Florida. I don't have a whole lot of steps here, just, where I live. But that means climbing 10 flights of stairs will give you the same benefit as walking half a mile. All right. So can you walk one additional flight of stairs a week? The goal is 10 flights of stairs a day. All right. So, and then not the last one, the 5th one is Samba. Okay. This is really important because well, not important, but it is, right? It's really, that natural rhythm that your body has, right? That means put on a song, right? See what happens. You may just start tapping a pencil, right? Your foot may start to move. You may start move a little bit, little dancing. Okay. So this, once again, a great fun way. Maybe you can add 10 minutes of music a day to your work, right? Like just listening to it in the background and seeing what happens, and then maybe you can work up into, really a full out dance party. Okay. The goal, 90 minutes of music a day and 1 hour of dance per week. So that brings back some old memories of when we used to watch, like Dancing on Air on TV, stuff like that when we were young. Anyway, the last one is switch. Switch means doing anything by hand instead of machine. Dishwashers, electric knives, snow blowers, remote controls, computers, other automatic devices, because these really steal your energy, right? And it's amazing at how automatic everything is becoming. So your goal is to really burn an extra 30 calories a day by doing things by hand instead of using machines. So, challenge, can you add 1 or 2 substituted manual tasks a day? The goal, this is great, 10 substituted manual tasks a day. Super interesting, right? So let's talk about tracking these. There is a full breakdown on how to track and score and monitor your progress, and that's available at habitsofhealth.com. Okay, so you can take a look there, or you can do the old-fashioned pen and paper, do whatever you want, but let's be focused about it. Okay, see if you can turn yourself into that perpetual motion machine. You may want to use a timer on your phone. Make sure you get up, can you get up every 20 minutes and do 5 minutes of movement? If not, can you get up every hour, right? Maybe just to go get a cup of water, all right? By the end of the second month of working through the NEAT system, Dr. A suggests that you should be burning about 200 calories a day just by enhancing your normal everyday activities. That's pretty cool, right? And as you increase that energy expenditure, you'll be able to offset that natural decrease that occurs as you lose weight, because the key is to manage your healthy weight. All right. So, just as important, you're going to start to increase your flexibility, your mobility, and really that total daily motion is going to make your whole body stronger. How's that? So, thanks for joining me today as we conclude another element in our life book. Jeez, I am so looking forward to next week. We're actually going to begin element 18, and this is going to be exercise as the gift to give yourself, right? So we're talking about the non-activity exercise thermogenesis. Now we're going to move into the actual exercise, which is the planned activity. So much fun. So thank you so much for joining me. Please feel free, like, comment, share the post, hop on over to the YouTube channel called Healthy and Vibrant. And I look forward to seeing you next time as we begin element 18.